association between humans and domestic animals is one of the closest relationships between different species that ever existed. The change from a hunting way of life to animal husbandry was a profound one. Animal domestication may in fact be considered as important as the discovery of fire and tools. This relationship is defined as mutualistic because both members benefit. Domestic animals owe their physical and behavioral characteristics, care and feeding to the humans who control them. On the other hand, people modify their own behavior and technology to manage the breed and provide for the biological needs of their domesticates. Consequently, this process allowed them to control the production and consumption of food, which made it possible to produce more food than needed. The ability to accumulate and store excess food is seen as one of the indicators of wealth in the early agricultural societies, and this in turn enabled the early villages to create first trade networks. It is not exaggerating to say that animal husbandry and plant cultivation are the foundations of modern civilization. Therefore, the origins of domestic animals, their wild progenitors, the regions where domestication took place, and the spread of animal husbandry, as well as cultural conditions that promoted these economic changes, are the focus of so much study. Much of this research focuses on the vast Eurasian landmass. This area of temperate latitudes shares similar environmental conditions of day length, temperature, and rainfall. The spread of crops and domestic animals along this broad latitudinal belt was unimpeded by biological constraints. One important center of domestication, though not the only one, was the Fertile Crescent, a broad arc bounded on the west by the Mediterranean coast and to the north and east by eastern Turkey and the Zagros Mountains. The key suite of plants and animals first domesticated in this region around 10,000 years ago are barley, wheat, pigs, cattle, goats, and sheep. The Fertile Crescent suite of domestic plants and animals extends from Ireland to India and influenced agricultural development all the way to the east in China and Japan. Because of their importance, these animals are intensively studied, producing widely varying views on the driving forces behind domestication.